Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm doing a dining room deep clean today. We're gonna start with clearing off breakfast dishes, fruits that haven't been finished. Put on my slippers so that I'm not stepping on all these little dirty bits. Pick up all of my dishes and candles and toss these toys over there for my kids to deal with. My kids had a little arts and craft time. So there's some little things over here, some glue spilled, some scissors, all these little construction paper bits. Get this box out of here, my Thrive Marketplace order. Clean off the rest of this table before I get to sweeping. Tossing toys. My kids can pick them up from the living room. Lavender spray. This is Lavender Awesome. I buy this from the dollar store. Love this stuff. It smells amazing, works on everything. Scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. Got some little spots of glue, some little spots of probably syrup. Only knows with these kids, but time for the reset, so nice and fresh, clean, clean, clean. I think that's nail polish, actually. And now for the benches. Nobody wants to sit in gross food. And the other one, it's still got its stickers on it from when I put them together. Shove you out of the way so I can start on this floor. Little things all over the floor. Necklaces, toys. Cleaning bottle I emptied earlier, the dog's blanket and food dish. Now time to sweep. Plastic silverware on the floor that my kids use for Play-Doh. That was my son hip checking my camera. Finish sweeping. Take all the Legos out. Find Legos in every single dust pile. Oh, wait a minute. That is an Allen wrench. We don't want that in there. Yeah, whatever. Move this out of the way. Relocate my camera. I'm gonna finish sweeping the floor over here before we start scrubbing on the walls. These walls are overdue for a scrub. You can see all the dog hair in this corner because this is where my dog actually lays most of the time. Clean off and put the broom away now so I can get started on the walls. As a working mother of 4, I schedule my cleaning out pairing one room per day for deep cleaning and then generalized pickup. But it seems to work for us. Today's day was the dining room. Tomorrow I'll be hitting the bathroom. You can see my mouth moving. That's me talking to my kids because they're in the living room fighting while I'm doing this. That's why it's a voiceover and the clip is actually muted. I didn't think anyone would be too entertained by a bunch of children bickering. Anyways, got the hot water to rinse my rag out. Let's get a closer view at this grotesque wall that I'm scrubbing here. We're going to speed up because this takes a bit. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Make sure we get in them corners, down in them baseboards. Get all that nastiness and grime up out of there. Nobody wants to sit in a dirty dining room and eat. And now for the other half of this wall. This is probably the worst wall because this is where the dog sits. This is where the kids splatter everything behind the table. It's just in general the worst wall. Always takes the longest. There's some grease spots over here. And finally, the last wall. This is actually the cleanest wall in the dining room, surprisingly, considering it's the actual wall that my table sits up against. But it is always the cleanest, so shouldn't take too long to get cleaned up. Just basically handprints, some paint, making sure the baseboards are dusted. Looks like there's a little bit of a drink spilled down the wall here. Now we're done with the wall washing. It's time to put the furniture back. We're going to put the table a little farther back on the wall today. I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you for watching. Get the benches reset. Garbage on this wall this time. And then my pretties, because I love a nice pretty table.